Making sure you guys can hear me. Yes, you can. Live TV, always fun. I just thought, I was watching everything there and everything was blowing up and people were pinging me saying, do a live stream. So here we go. As usual, it's very impromptu. So yeah, it's a crazy day. Everything's on fire. We got people coming in from India and all over the world. Hopefully we still have some Europeans too. And here we go. So this is the interesting time. For those who are new to this, let me try and share whatever my screen says. And let me see. This is the world we live in right now. Bitcoin is just blasting off. And many other things are too, which is really good. Ethereum is also on fire. Solana is a little bit weak today. We saw Bitcoin shooting up to it hit 67K, the previous all-time high, and it just added 800 points in minutes. Now, Ethereum is up, also price discovery mode, new all-time high. And what else? Solana, weak. Let's check all the other cryptos. And let's not look at that one there. Whoa, this one's tanking hard. Not my fault. Not my fault. I take no responsibility for that. Litecoin, VeChain, bunch of other stuff. Phantom, Algorand, Luna, Hbar. Everything is on fire right now. But I just want to check in with you all and see how you're doing. We're here to watch Bitcoin, the biggest beast of all. It looks like it's shut up and taking you a little breather. So with that, I'm going to see how everybody is doing. We're going to watch this carefully, and especially all the other action happening all over the place, which is quite startling. And make sure I can pull up the chats. Pop out chat so I can see you guys at the same time. We don't want to see me. Okay, pop this back. You can tell it's really live TV. All right, so here we are. Hey, Crypto Hippo, etc. First of all, hope everyone's doing fantastic. When 70,000? First question. At this rate, I pinged somebody on Discord earlier saying it looks really, really strong. This could be a great evening. From where we are right now, 68K to 70K is nothing. That could happen before midnight Pacific tonight. Easily, if not sooner. The interesting thing, is MotoJB, how are you, buddy? The interesting thing about these times is anything can happen. We don't know where the price could go because there's no sell walls, there's no sell limits. It's price discovery. And it also makes people FOMO in. Mark CCH, thank you. I don't know where that symbol is from. But yeah, it is crazy. Michigan Beach Sunset, all-time high. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's another token. Yeah, let's see. Somebody asked, even Cardano is moving. Let's find out. Everything is moving. I know Charles was streaming earlier today. Yeah, Cardano's up nice. Somebody asked me yesterday, should they sell? I said, no, this is the worst time to sell Cardano. Hold it. Hold tight. And wait. But there's a couple of other little things I just want to show you guys. And again, this is really rough and ready. But here, I don't even have it ready. But apparently, the Banco Santander in Spain is going to launch an Bitcoin ETF as well. The other cool thing that's happening right now is Bitcoin market cap is gunning. It's less than 10% away from silver's market cap, so that could happen real fast as well, which is awesome. And that would make Bitcoin the 5th largest asset on Earth. It overtook Tesla not too long ago, a few hours ago, and now it's gunning for silver as well. So that is kind of the world we live in right now. let's look at what the biggest movers are today upwards. So another way to look at the Bitcoin action is up $4,300 today. That's a big move. Just think about people that own 100 Bitcoin. They make $500,000, in a very short amount of time. So crazy time to be alive. Let me see. Ethereum, has that stopped? They spike up 1,000 points and then they breathe and then they probably go up again. So we'll see. But I want to see what you guys have on your minds as well. Let me see. End of year target for Algorand. Algorand is one of those that I still own, but let me pull up I can't even pull it up here. It's not on this computer because I've got my Google security locked down. This is exclusively for streaming. I don't have the end of year Algorand target in my head right now, I'm afraid. So I don't want to give you the wrong information, but I'll have it next time. Thoughts on Solana conference. I haven't even been haven't tracked that yet. It should pump typically, but sometimes it's buy the rumor, sell the news, as we saw with the Cardano conference. Matic should be moving. I'd be very surprised if it's not. Let's have a quick look at Matic. It is. Some things are just languishing. If we sort everything by the non-performers today, Hex, Cardano, Kusama, I have a little Kusama, AMP, Engine tanked, but it's been on fire it's tripled in the last month. So that's to be expected. The meme coins are falling. Happy is falling. Solana is falling. Well, 0.5%. And then we start going into the break-even territory. Litecoin's on fire. That's an unusual one. VeChain is doing very well today. For those VeChain bag holders, I'm looking to exit that at 33 cents, if anybody's interested. And let me see, Chainlink. Let's have a look at Link. That should be doing pretty good too. Yeah, that's up nicely too. Again, Chainlink should easily double to $70 from here. Not financial advice, but it's so undervalued. Let me see what else is going on. Mr. B70, do you believe in Plan B's prediction for 95K will happen this month? At this rate, the problem with Bitcoin is there's so little supply. Big money's coming in. We just saw the Banco Santander announcement in Spain. That could be extremely big for the whole space. That could bring a lot of Spanish money, European money, additional money. There's just so little supply. So in terms of his 95K happening, it's a big stretch. But let's zoom out and have a look and try identify. Because I did map up some extension lines. And here we are again, taking another move. Let's go and zoom out a little bit. So if you look at this, I'm going to show you my chart. I always draw lots of little notes on my charts. So we were just talking about the BITO ETF future. Now, this is the month of November. Well, you can see one of my legs here for the extension did go to about 105. And that was from here. But we've got some catching up to do. So for this to happen, Bitcoin would need to go vertical, like up that way. It's all feasible. Then the idea is we get somewhere to that $95,000 level. And from there, we go up again. We go up higher to what's next on the list. Let me compress this a little bit so we can see. This is the fun time. This is the Christmas Day Plan B chart. Now it looks really compressed. It's hard to kind of see. So let me zoom out so you get a better feel for how vertical this is and how we've come. So when I first drew these extension lines, and if anybody wants to see how you draw them, they are over here. These guys, patterns. So this is my Elliott impulse wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I draw this, if anybody wants to know. And I did this, when did I start it? Back in September. And this Elliott wave, and it's actually, I tweeted it as well, so there's a full reference of this too. So I'm not making this stuff up. We are now, I'm going to move this BITO option, because I did buy a BITO option to test the contango effect and the depreciation of it. It's down about 1%, which is on par for expectation. Now, per this chart, back to the question of where we can go with Bitcoin. And I'm just riffing here, everybody. So none of this is scripted. None of this is prepared. We have already nicely bounced off our support level, just slightly beneath it for a long time. Remember at the weekend I said we are up and down 1.5%, which means any dip was bought up. Any whale manipulation was bought up. It was probably bought up by high net worth families and you name it. Now we have broken out from the previous all-time high, which was here, and that was 66,777, I think, and we just shot right through that. So it's hard to see that little line down here, but that's where we are, and we could potentially go up. The question is, can we hit that 95K, which is this green level in November? Possible, considering the move. That would be equivalent to, let's see how big this move was. We went from here to here. Remember, things go exponential real quick. This was a $26,000 move. 64%. No, that's wrong. What is that? Yeah, no, that's right. It's hard to believe we went up $26,000 in 20 days in Bitcoin. So the question is, could we do another $26,000 in 26 days? Let's map that out. So put the ruler here. We are here. $26,000 would take us to right about there. So that would take us to 93,000, not 95,000 in 20 days. So we did it a few weeks ago. Could we do it again? Absolutely. And plan B has been so bang on so far. It's quite uncanny. And then we'll take a breather after that. And then it's straight to north of 100K. Everybody's calling for that 100K amount. So that's the chart. Let me see. Levy X, thank you so much for your sticker and your donation. We have so much goodness to do. And Trish Hill, you are so kind to GT350. All the usual suspects. This is just such a good time. And a big thank you to everybody as well for supporting me. Sometimes I gotta give bad news out there on the internet. I will always be honest with you all. I have no agenda. Can't be bought. Nobody fills my bags. Nobody tells me to do anything. People offer me crypto. People offer me to pump stuff. I always say no, because you only have one reputation. So if I see something and I don't like it, and I believe you guys could lose money, I'll say it. If I see something that I believe in, I'll put my money where my mouth is, and I'll tell you about all my live trades. My blueberries are the size of golf balls. Well, they could be fake ones. Be careful. You don't want fake blueberries. Richard Brett, thank you so much as well. We're going to do a midweek animal sponsorship. We didn't get a chance because of DCA at the weekend. Chainlink, please, James. Chainlink should pop. I think I covered that already. Talked about it a little bit. That's going to $70. And what else are you guys? Oh, the Australians are really, really, really generous because the Australian crew are always there. Let me know if you have any suggestions for Australian charities in need, animals or otherwise, and we will look at them carefully. Please choose a charity where the money goes directly to the people in need or the animals in need, not people that line their pockets, because we don't like that. Thoughts on synthetics are killing there. I thought you were in meetings this afternoon. Invite from Steve Weisenberger. Yes, we like that, but it's been weak. A lot of stocks have been weak. Let's just switch gears. So let's look at Invite. Refresh my mind because I was very fascinated by Tesla action today. So here's Invite. Ooh, hang on. I need to auto sync. Oh, it's definitely in the kill zone right here at 23. Yeah, that's a buy. And I need to find out the news as to why it fell so bad. But I do believe Invite is a $40 stock and it's going to have a very good year next year. So hold tight. And we look at, so Tesla. Actually, I'm on with Meet Dave tomorrow to talk about Tesla. And it's going to be a very interesting conversation. I'm going to go into my option strategies, how I hedge, what I've done with Tesla since the beginning, all my trades up, down, and everything else. So that'll be fun. And Tesla today did some interesting things. I think the amount of hit wasn't anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to get hit. There it is. $59. And it's also down a little bit more in after hours. Just if anybody's interested on Tesla, I see this gradually heading right back down. Might as well draw a little line. This is where I see Tesla going over the next couple of weeks. For those of you who are considering going long, I do believe it'll go back down under 1,000 over the next month or so. There's just too much uncertainty with it. So let me see. Take another couple of quick questions. Avalanche. I know Avalanche has been doing very well, but Avalanche is not one I like the tokenomics of. It's completely on fire. So, yeah, you can't win them all. You can't catch them all. You can't hold on to them all as well. So we'll see. Solid recap. Let's go check Solid out because I haven't looked in on that all day. Here we are. $12. That took a tank. Really interesting tank. Again, the activity over the week has been mixed. The IDO is at $6. Shot up to, what was it, 12 or something? Oh, 16. And then down. It's just a volatile beast. Very thin volumes. Any type of action will move it. So I like it because of the adoption that is happening. So if we go to DeFi Llama, let me see. I'm afraid what I'm going to pull up here are my favorites, so better not. You never know what can be there. Let me see. Roblox. Kids love that. Matic for retirement. I don't know. It's too risky a one to do a retire on. That's a very good question, but I only do kind of retire on series for things that I know are really sure things, because if people bet the farm on their retirement, wow, we are just beginning to move up again. Yeah, new all-time high again for Ethereum. Ethereum is now moving faster, believe it or not, than Bitcoin, which is stunning. There it goes. Screaming up the charts. You know, there was a time when I was a little bit frustrated with Ethereum, but I never sold one, never sold a piece. So it's just the reason Ethereum will do so well is because it's so scarce and it's so heavily utilized. Uniswap is another one. Let's check on Uniswap. Out there, there's a request. Crypto watch list. By the way, you're seeing all of the cryptos that I watch here. Let's go look at the 3-month chart. Uniswap and Aave have been kind of in that tight range, not doing an awful lot, unfortunately. But there'll come a time where hopefully they will bounce. But I think Uniswap is just being eaten alive by so many other competitors out there that it's hard for it to do well. I'm still holding. I'm waiting for my exit. Same with Aave. Let's check out Aave up here. Aave is a little bit of action today. That spiked the other day. This is why you can have limit orders, by the way, everybody, not only to buy, but also to sell. So I was in, I think it was Rally. Let me pull up Rally for a second. I bought at 54 cents and had a limit order to get out quickly because it is a little bit inflationary and I don't like inflationary tokens. But like I thought it would hit 75 cents within 1 or 2 or 3 months. The same day I bought at 54, it actually shot right up to 75 cents. That was back here. I think it was a Saturday a week ago. So you can actually place your limit orders to buy and also to sell. So what I've always done with equities is know your exit before you enter. Make your plan and stick with it. That is probably the biggest money-making key you can get here as well. Quant, that's from John. And Raheem K, thank you so much. You're very kind. Same with Jay Lee. Quant, I don't like as well. It didn't do well in our Coinpendium, unfortunately. So I didn't buy. And again, and Sean Larkin, very kind of you, sir, as well. Loopring is one I'm going to investigate. Everybody now wants me to look at Loopring and Radix. They're the two big ones. If they resonate with you guys, let me know. It takes a long time to dig into these things. And I think if I discover they're not worthy, I might just not buy them. That would be kind of funny because I don't want to offend anybody or their bags, but let me see. Oh, looks like, yeah, Ethereum is still going from strength to strength. Amazing day for Ethereum. Let's find out what else is moving on a good percentage basis. Any names we know? Chainlink 6%. Harmony 1, don't like tokenomics. Doge is even up. Theta's up, $7.80. Ethereum, it's so funny because it's such a big one. Even for that to move 4% is a very, very big move. So you got to look at percentage returns as well as dollar returns. So sometimes I sort my stuff here by the dollar change too. So Kusama fell $30 and Bitcoin's up $4,300. Oh, so let's look at the Ethereum shorts here. That's an interesting one. So the Ethereum shorts are beginning to go a little bit short, which is unusual. Let me see. Thoughts on Mana. Yeah, the problem I have with Mana is, for me, this is from Christian Cooks. It's already run and I don't chase, I replace. So now I'm beginning to look at the Solana gaming ecosystem as well as we go. Luna is kind of more of a stable coin play, so it's not really one that I look at. I tend to focus on the smart contract platforms, and now I'm dabbling in the metaverse as well as all things DeFi. Undiscovered small DeFi places. Christopher McCarthy, you're very kind. And Vegas 2 Shooters, very kind as well. Roger Roberts, Patreon's all sold out. How'd that change? Just all I can say is keep checking in. People do drop off very regularly, but you gotta save it as a favor in your browser and check once or twice a day or an obscure hour. And sometimes people snag places. We had a very, very low attrition at the first of the month. I think 2 people or 3 people dropped off, which is the lowest that's ever happened. So, but some months it'll be different. Defin Logi, you said you were interested before in Ari. Yes, this is the one that we are going to dig into next, as well as Radix. So let me know as well. Who's Ori? It's hard to say the name, but this is the play, and it's just IDO'd, and it looks like it's doing well. But it has, obviously, right out of the gate, you can tell it has some tokenomics issues, as many things do, but it depends how the actual tokens are utilized as we go forward. So let's see. Let's check back in on Bitcoin. Is it going to run to 68,000 while we're on the stream? I don't know. It's a crazy day. That's why I'm here with you guys. Nervous Network. That's one of the things that people have been looking for. Again, there's a lot out there. I haven't dug into that as well either. And this whole, to be honest, the whole metaverse space is, if you think crypto's like the Wild West, metaverse is like 100 times worse. So, but really, really fascinating, but really complex too. Very difficult to value and appraise because it's so infantile and the growth is so high. Samson, you are amazing too. Thank you for that. Thank you for your contribution again. Everything goes to charity. Really appreciate that. Thank you to Don too. Oh yeah, the people want the pump. That's what people asked for. They said, let's get the pump. So here we are. Let me zoom into this a little bit. Get onto the 3-minute chart for Bitcoin. You can see the way it's been professionally bought and the way it goes flat. And this is now pump time. So I'm going to go full screen so you guys can see. You guys like the pump. So people make gifts out of these things. But with all the good juju you guys bring, everything works really well. So I want to appreciate the whole community. And now I took the pump out and Bitcoin fell like $30. That's not fair. Anyway, yeah, people love the pump. Just one more watch. Oh, you are amazing. Guys, please, you're overly generous, but really, really, really appreciate it. And we love giving back and making the world a better place. So I just want to share and celebrate with you all that Gem 2022. Please, no more. I'm getting very shy now. It's too much. Oh, here it goes. So Bitcoin's beginning to turn around. A little bit of a green candle you see there. There was a very, very funny thing earlier, actually. There's a picture of these green candles going through somebody's roof. Let's see if I can find it. You all do. So, and somebody's mother in New Zealand, Brendan Mulcahy, thank you so much. And please, no more stickers. It's too much, and I'm too grateful. Just be kind to your friends and family out there, right there. And I will check out SNX from Ashes 1900 Synthetics. I did look at it before. I didn't like it. I will check back in again, and we'll see where we can go. And Jasmine, I looked at. Terrible project. No good, Jack O'Gorman. Sorry about that. Somebody did ask me for that. And Chili's and Engine. I have both. I have Chili's at 20 cents and 24 cents or 25 cents. And I have Engine at $1, even less than $1. Engine, in fact, is kind of interesting. Let's check in on it. I know it's weak now. And here we are, a little bit of a dip. But, you know, it's been a $4,200 day. It's allowed to fall down a couple $100. But if you go to Engine, let's go to this one. Engine coin. I was into Engine under $1. Let's look at the past 6 months because it's really gone crazy. And I remember back in June, there was some great dips down to 84 cents. Everybody was throwing in the towel. But this is a solid, safe metaverse play, as well as the couple of others. And Chili's, let's have a quick look at Chili's. And I have that on this list. Chili's is much riskier, but it's doing well. Again, Chili's, I always said this one, get in at 25 cents, get out at 75 cents. We nearly hit that. I had an exit sell order at that price. We'll see if it gets up there again. But who knows? The whole metaverse, if it continues this trajectory, I need to up my limit order sale prices because they could do really well. So that was for Special K. Chili's and Engine, I still hold them. And Ramp, I took a look at that. I'll do another refresher on it too. Don't sleep on Render. They're doing an interesting partnership with Solana. I will. And I've looked at a lot of the Solana ecosystem as well as the Cardano ecosystem, the whole Ethereum ecosystem. But we'll see. Rivian IPO from Justin Harris. So Rivian is an interesting one. I don't know if there's such a thing as an EV maxi, but if there is, I am a Tesla maxi. Rivian have built a nice car. It's fun, but it doesn't have the technology or safety features or FSD features, or will it ever, that Tesla have. So what Rivian has going for it is Jeff Bezos' very deep pocket and some big orders for delivery trucks. But I wouldn't buy one, and I would not buy the IPO. The other weird thing about the Rivian IPO is it should take some of the attention away from Tesla. So some of the money that would otherwise go into Tesla should go into Rivian too. So it might bring some additional weakness to Tesla. And that's the way I see it. And JD Ruka, you are amazing too. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the likes. This one doesn't need a like. This is just to celebrate with you all. And Alex White, I just want everybody, I'm going to... Oh, the Lucid Air cars. Yeah, when you start digging into them, be very careful with Lucid Air. They tend to misrepresent what they actually give away with range and the amount of batteries they use, etc. James, have you seen the game Atlas? No, I haven't. I am not a video gamer. Don't have time for it. But I wish I knew more about video games because now it seems like that's a really relevant skill to have. And Helium, question is Helium worth it? It is if you mine it. Otherwise, I don't think so. Elvind Grunning from Norway. How are you? That's a very cool place. My son's girlfriend is from Norway. She's from Oslo. And Mo, thank you so much. So that was 30 minutes, guys. I better get back to work. Oh, thoughts on Hbar. Hbar is an interesting play. When I analyzed it, I thought, yes, it could do well if they get a couple of big CBDC type deals. But I'm not a big fan of the centralization. I still own a little Hbar bag, but it's been doing very well lately. Let's have a quick look at that because that is one I do plan on selling. That'll be one of the first ones I do sell as we go forward. So you can see here, beautiful, nice trajectory upwards. Beautiful straight line action. But how long it's going to continue, I don't know. this would have been a nice place to sell Hbar up here. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'll show you what I do. When I look at charts like this, I'll add an alert. So let me see. When Hbar hits this level, I'll be notified and I'll probably sell. So that's now it's time to start harvesting cash and getting out of positions. Niels Breakoff, thank you so much. What up, Hey family? Hello, everybody. Yes, Hans Gruber, the Rivian pickup is nice, but remember, looks aren't everything. You gotta look at the heart that's inside the car. That's very important too. So, and Dragon Rider, you're too much. Everybody's too nice. Playing with pastels down in New Zealand. What is it with the Kiwis and the Australians and their love for crypto? And by the way, big hugs to everybody in Australia if they're in the Western Australia and they're still on lockdown till I heard January next year. Sorry about that. That must be miserable. But I hope they'll lift the controls and let people be free. So anyway, with that, thank you, Preston, for being here, and the mods, Caligula, Preston, and K8, and anybody else who's in here. And big thank you for all the donations. We love it, and thank you for the likes. And the Big Apple's here too. The whole crew is here. Anyway, let's have one quick last look at what is going on with Bitcoin, and has it turned around? Oh, let me see. It is taking a little dip up again too. So let's go to the 1 minute chart, find out exactly what's going on. Here we are. This thing is going to be a beast tonight. The question is 68, 69, 70K could all happen this evening. And where I am, there's another 8 hours left of today. So it's going to be crazy. I want to thank you all for being here. Glenn Becker, thank you for being such a kind community and giving me something to do during these crazy times. So I love you all. I'm going to hang up the phone now and I'll see you all soon. Bye.